So a warm welcome to all of you who join us on this snowy night for a game that could turn out to be a real wintertime treat. It is a hot ticket on a cold, cold night, and conditions will be testing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Shoots! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he has been fouled there. Paredes spots it and intercepts. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bernardo Silva producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is Ronaldo. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mendes wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Messi. He is through here. McAllister. That's Gonzalez. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Alvarez. Gonzalez. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been knocked clear. Searching pass he's played there. Paredes. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi! It's a loose ball. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Ruben Dias. Montiel promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a fine interception. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Aimed beyond the defence. Paredes. Foot in. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Referee's given a throw. Tagliafico tries to clear. Alvarez. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise.
Gets his head on it! Decent enough try.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Alvarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Can he finish? He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. That's a little off target. And here's Alvarez. He's got away. Alvarez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Paredes gathers from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a save by Diogo Costa!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Looking for options for movement. Gonzalez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Gonzalez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Oh, that's superb. Tagliafico. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. Now it's Gonzalez. Now he's got space here. Martinez. McAllister. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Gonzalez. He's big chance! And another try! They've scored! Alvarez at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
70 minutes is... Substitution for Portugal, number 17.
Portugal
Rafael
can
Leão.
now introduce
Number
the first
10,
of their substitutes.
Bernardo Silva.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden
Number
it seems the belief is
15,
back.
Joe Neves.
And he's heaved it away. Martinez. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Messi. Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the
Substitutions
goalkeeper.
taking place.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Messi! Really well taken goal. Argentina are level. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 10, Messi. Substitution in progress.
Argentina making consecutive changes here. Martinez getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And it's Fernandez.
Such good technique.
Garnacho.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's managed to get free. Pedro Neto was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho. Great chance! Amazing from McAllister. And that may just do it! How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.